Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily if you are new here. I want to thank my returning subscribers, and I also want to thank you if you are brand new, just stopping by to see my collection. If you've been with me for a while, you will know that I love the Eraceae family, Aroid family, philodendrons. They are very near and dear to my heart. So, I may split this up into two sections. I do not know yet, or I may just do one long video. We will see. I'm not going to give any care tips. I have said this also before. I can't stress enough that care tips for me are going to be different for you in your climate, in your weather, the way that you mix your soils together. Basically, I just take the basic care tips and then I fit it to what I like or what I prefer. And I just do what my plants also like. I like to listen to what my plants like, how they respond, and that is what I do. And so let's just begin. So I'd like to just jump into the video. If you have any questions, concerns, ideas, opinions, I would love to hear them all. And let's just get started, shall we? You saw this guy on my last video. Was that my last video? The plants that are thriving for me right now. First plant on the list is my philodendron Burle Marx. If you want to know where I got anything or any of these plants, I would love to let you know, or love to tell you if these plants can still be found or if they're available. So this is my big boy. I love him. I got him before spring hit this last year, and he has taken off. He's still growing, still thriving, and I absolutely love him. Another one that I have here is my philodendron slash pothos, philodendron, whatever you want to call it, Cebu Blue. And I actually cut some of these vines or his tendrils. They were going down really long. I made some propagations, turned out great. They got big roots on them. But then once I potted them, here's another one, for instance. They all died as soon as I potted them up. I don't know what happened, what went wrong. It was later in the season, so that may be why. That's why I have stopped trying to propagate things. I have done one propagation on my golden pothos. We will see how that goes. But yeah, this is another one. These cuttings of this plant I got from my friend here on YouTube at Hey It's Davi. Davi gave me these cuttings, and from here they've taken off. Took forever for it to grow, but it's here and it's kicking. I am kicking myself though, because Lowe's was offering a huge hanging basket, full and bushy, and it just looked so lush, and I have not seen them since. They were grabbed up like hotcakes, and I cannot find another one like that being offered. And that was a few months ago, like during summertime. But I do have one, so I can't complain. Little lopsided. I'm trying to fix that. We'll see how that goes. So my pothos, philodendron, Cebu Blue. My next philodendron that I have acquired this year is from a friend of mine here on YouTube. I love her. She will be very happy to see this. Is Ellen from the Winding Leaf, or Winding Leaf. I always say the before each channel. And so sometimes I'll write down like the before I actually write down the channel, when actually the channel is Winding Leaf. I'll put the Winding Leaf. If that makes sense. It makes sense in my crazy brain. But I need to water some of these, so I'm actually pretty glad that I moved these down from the table. My philodendron, floppy philodendron, I should say. Try. It's something try. I will link the proper name down below me. I wanted to show you how healthy these plants are, loving life right now. There was a little bit of yellowing on the edges of these plants. I don't know why. I might remove it from the grow light because I think the grow light might be doing this to this plant. And I don't want to do that. But there is a new leaf popping up right there. And then I hope you can see that here. I'm not sure where I'm at right now. There's that. And then there's one right in the middle. I'm going to try to get you guys to see this. There is another one that's popping up right in the middle of the other one. So what it looks like the growth pattern is on this is that the babies actually start from inside of the stem, and then the stem like opens up and lets out the babies, or maybe it's just because of the way I put it. Maybe it's just the way I put it in the pot that it looks like it's like coming out of the stem, if you get what I'm talking about. But yes, number 2 baby is coming out of my floppy philodendron, Ellen, and this plant is doing beautifully. Love this guy. He looks like he's like a donkey or like a rabbit with his floppy ears. At first, when I first opened this, it looked like it was a syngonium to me, a giant one. But they're doing really good. Next philodendron is my philodendron hastatum, silver sword philodendron. This one you just saw on an unboxing I had from Shamika, My Crazy Plant Life. This guy has already started growing. I am thrilled. He has a new baby coming out right there. So far so good. I think his coloring is beautiful. He's like a grayish blue color. I am not upset whatsoever at getting him. He's going to be gorgeous when he gets older too. I believe their leaf blades are sphere-like. So obviously, because it's called philodendron silver sword. Just trying to explain to people who haven't seen this plant yet. But he is gorgeous. He's tiny right now, but I believe that he may be a fast grower for me. Not sure yet. But philodendron silver sword. Then I have this guy. He is one of my older philodendrons. Ooh, it's wet on the bottom. He is one of my older one. I just actually, my big booty hit this guy off the table the other day. So one of his leaves actually cracked. It bent, it didn't crack, but it kind of forced this guy to drop down. Still looks beautiful. I need to repot him really bad. I love this plant like you would not believe. This is a plant, the only plant that I've ever gotten from Gabriella Plants. I want to order more from them. I haven't had the time, and I don't know why I haven't, honestly, because they offer some of the most gorgeous plants I have ever seen, especially philodendrons. But this is my Moonlight philodendron. I love this plant. I need to, like I said, repot him. I think he needs a bigger pot, and he has done nothing but put out leaves for me. He has slowed down quite a bit now. Now that we're heading more into the really cold season, he is slowed down. I mean, it was like one after another of his leaves, and now he is not growing near as fast. But side note, as I want to talk about my philodendrons, I am actually looking for a fertilizer. I love the ones that I'm using right now, but I don't know if this matters. So I'm going to show you my next plant. So here is my unstable Bipensifolia. I think that's how you say its scientific name. My philodendron horsehead. This guy has grown like a freaking beast. I love this plant so much, you guys. But the only thing that I have a problem with, I have seen other philodendron horseheads be a little bit more full, and I was concerned about the leaf size for a long time. I know he's a juvenile still, so I was like, I wonder when he's gonna put out fuller growth. I mean, you can see the changes. Let me see if I can do this without tipping him over. When I first got him, he was looking like this. Nothing much, no shape to his leaf. Nothing looks like a horse head at all. Right there. There's only 2 leaves on that guy. And then the older he's gotten, so there's one right here. And then it just, as it's progressed and as he's gotten older, his leaf shape is changing. There's that guy, if you can see him. I'm hoping you guys can see me and see my plants. There's that guy. I mean, he's morphing into his adult looking, or his adult look more. Here is the last leaf. I seriously need to get moss poles, you guys. Okay. And then there's the last leaf that he has given me right there just recently. And then he is also popping out a new one right there. For the wintertime, I have him underneath a grow light. I'm still going to give him a little bit of fertilizer, just a little bit, because he's still growing and he is underneath a grow light, and he's also drinking up water like crazy. I repotted him this last spring, but the only thing is with him and then with my red emerald that I'm going to show you next, I'm looking for a fertilizer that is actually going to produce more growth or more of a fullness. If you understand what I'm saying, I feel like my leaves are kind of sparse in between each other. They don't look as big or as, what is the word I am looking for? They don't look as lush as some of the other plants I have seen. Like Myra, my friend Myra, off of Just Myra, her painted lady looks completely different than mine, I feel like, when I've seen hers. And other people's red emerald. So here's my red emerald. She needs to be watered again. So I'm wondering if I just need to repot her again. I don't know. My red emerald is still producing a ton of growth. She was in my thriving plants that I need to come out with another one for my friend Roger. But she is still producing her leaves. But the only thing is I feel like the leaves are not very full. Like she's not full. I don't know if it's the type of plant that you get, our cuttings from, or if it's just what we feed them. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell all of you, because mine looks different than someone else's red emerald does. And then my leaves look a little bit different than other people's. And I'm not trying to compare. I notice certain things, and I don't know if my plant is just needing to grow a little bit more and become more mature. Please let me know down below. That is the leaf that she had just given me. From the video, she was all curled up, and now you see that she's unfurling. And I don't think I see another. Oh, and then there's another one if you can see that. Oh wait, that's her. Oh no, that's a real leaf. There's another leaf right there that wants to come out. So yeah, so I hope you understood my verbal diarrhea blurb that I just said. My next philodendron that I want to show you in my collection is this gorgeous philodendron, Mommy. This is my philodendron, Mommy. I love this plant. It is gorgeous. She is really liking the life right now underneath my colored grow light. My friend Roger always says it's called Blurple because it's a blue-purple light. And then she's also got new growth right there. I'm just waiting for her to have enough energy and the want to unfurl it. So this is my philodendron, Mommy. You also saw this plant on my unboxing with Shamika, and he's actually doing okay. So I removed the leaf that you see in that clip, the one that was really sad looking. It had a little bit of cold damage on it, but I just decided to snip it off and let it grow and put all of its energy into this leaf right here. Since then, I have it living underneath a grow light, and I have been misting it. I think this leaf is not going to be the most beautiful because I've noticed during chipping plants like this don't have the prettiest leaf that is going to unfurl, at least in my experience. When they unfurl a leaf that they've shipped with, if that makes sense, in the box, and it ships to you and you have a leaf that needs to unfurl, their leaf isn't quite as beautiful as the other ones do following after it. If that makes sense to everyone. I'm crazy, guys. I just talk out whatever my mind is racing and thinking. But this is it's got a huge trunk-like thing that someone chopped off. But this is my philodendron regetiolatum. Regetiolatum. I am so weird. Okay, so that is this plant. There's not much to show you. Hopefully next spring I can show you way more than this. I am proud to show you my philodendron. This is my philodendron Billy Ty. I am so proud of my plant. It gave me a brand new stinking leaf. Yes, he is smaller than most, but I don't care because he's growing and he's beautiful with him and his orange stems. But here is my new leaf. Is that humidifier making it all foggy for you guys? Shoot. I hope not. Let me move it. Right. Back to business. So yes, this is my philodendron Billy Ty. There's his older two leaves, and then in this little sheath of skin. That's so gross. He's got another one forming right there. So this is another one of my philodendrons that I absolutely love and adore. This is gonna be a long video. Oh no. Okay, so this is the second plant that I have ever named. This is my plant, Roger. Because if you watched that unboxing that I did with Roger, I got a present sent to me by him. It touched me quite a bit. And this is what I thought was a Jose Buono. I'm not saying that right. I believe that this is a philodendron Lismani. I will put all the names below. He purchased this beautiful specimen from Christine's Tropical and Exotics in Florida. He bought one of these for me. Me and Roger, I'm gonna say it, are having a competition of next spring. I think at the end of summer, we're gonna see who has the bigger leaves or who's gotten bigger, or biggest leaf, I think, that both of ours have on it. We tried to get Myra in this at Just Myra to see if she would get one too. But Roger just gave me a beautiful new leaf. I hope you all can see that. The variegation. Okay, I'm gonna say something. I'm not super into variegated plants, but there are some that are absolutely gorgeous to me and I love them. And this is one that I absolutely adore. And also because it's from my friend Roger and Renee. So I love this plant. New leaf, philodendron Lismani. You guys, bear with me, please. So that is my philodendron Lismani that I got from Roger, and I named him Roger. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna have to separate this in two videos. I need to water this too. This is my philodendron Birkin. I got this from Shmika. Beautiful plant. It had some cold damage on it, so I clipped off some of the leaves, and then this is a brand new leaf. And then it has a brand new leaf forming right here. I need to water this because it's really dry. So I let my philodendrons dry out probably a little too much, but I don't care because I would rather underwater than overwater, because overwatering, you can't correct that. Just something I do. So my philodendron Birkin. What else do I have back here? I think that's okay. I have one more after this too. Two more, guys, please. I hope you're still hanging in there with me. Okay, and my battery's getting low. This plant, I need to water her, and I need to repot her really bad because she seems like water is flying through her like crazy now. This is my philodendron Painted Lady. She just gave me, I wish you guys could go through, I can't, maybe I'll find the videos, excuse me, and link them down below. When I first got this gorgeous plant, I love this. It's like I don't know, the way it grows, it's elegant to me and it's beautiful. And I just love watching each one of these leaves come out. They start out really, really bright yellow and then they harden out to be like, would you guys say like that's like a peridot green, or not really an emerald green? I don't know. It's like a limey green and I love that. But she just gave me, and there she is gonna be giving birth to another leaf right there. I love this plant. She has grown for me like crazy. She does not stop growing, I feel like. But she just gave me that leaf right there. So this is my, I need to grab the bamboo stick, Philodendron Painted Lady. I love this plant. Okay, and there's her new leaf coming through right there. She just gave me a new leaf, guys. I love it. So yes, my Philodendron Painted Lady. But I love this plant. I love my philodendrons, and I still have got a ton to show you guys. I'm gonna split this up into a couple videos. There's just too many. So, okay, one more. One of the lovelies. Love this plant. You guys can already tell what it is. I want to introduce my philodendron. I had something else out here I need to show you. Where'd it go? Maybe I didn't bring it out. Huh, that's just crazy. Oh, okay. No, I didn't bring it out here. Okay, never mind. This is my philodendron Florida Beauty. This plant is one of the plants that actually has been thriving very well. It has been giving me new growth. There's another leaf coming out right there. Some of my philodendrons, I know they're all different, have grown better in fall time, this heading into fall, more than they did in the summertime, which I think maybe it was a little too hot for them. But since fall hit, it's giving me a third leaf, and I am so proud of this plant. It started off that small, and then I ended up cutting off a piece of this plant for my friend Pam at Pammy's Planty Things. And then after that, it just started growing like a beast, and I love it. It's getting long. I love the stems of this plant. They're like a brownish red maroon color. So first it gave me that leaf. In the last like 2 months, this plant has given me that one. Then it just came out with this ginormous one. I love it. That ginormous one. And now it's giving me another one right smack right there. Love it. So this is my Philodendron Florida Beauty. So I know I have talked a lot. I know you have seen a lot. This is a long video. I will be splitting these in two videos. I still have quite a bit to show you, but I hope you're still with me. If you have not hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate that. Now, when I say subscribe, I mean I would like to build friendships with everyone. Subscriptions aren't as important to me as communication and connecting. I'm a big person that likes to connect, especially since I don't work and I don't drive, because if you're new here, I am partially blind. I can barely see out of my left eye, and it usually follows wherever my right eye goes, because my right eye can see you, but this one kind of just like follows through with it. I love you all. I'm signing out. See you soon.